Good morning, how are you? It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing with your Friday morning 5 moves in 5 minutes. And the moves we're doing today are going to be taken from our balance and strength class, which we have on at 8:30 on a Friday morning. So without further ado, I'm going to start. We're going to work for 45 seconds for each movement. And as always, if you're joining in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well and you only do what's suitable for you. And as balance is involved, maybe you want something close by, you can hold on, a chair, whatever. And that's absolutely fine because our balance is all at different levels, all at different stages of our life, days, weeks, whenever. So always make sure you're comfortable with that when you're working on it. And you've got a clear, safe space. Now, first move, 2 moves we do regularly. Instead of walking with our feet hip width apart, we're going to walk as if we're on a tightrope. So 45 seconds, I'm literally starting heel to toe. So I'm sensing my heel against my toe against my heel. And what I'm aiming to do is not to look down and watch where I'm going. I'm aiming to look ahead, which is quite handy because I can look at you while I'm doing this. I have a point of focus, but we're aiming to sense how the body feels. Normally, we're walking with our feet hip width apart with balance, whereas now we're bringing everything inwards, so it changes that dynamic. Now, I'm walking backwards as well, so again, that's another challenge. If you didn't want to do that, you could just turn around and keep walking forward. If you wanted to add a bit more, we could start looking left to right. Think about it. This is an action we probably do throughout the day where we're not aware of it. Walking out and about, having to change our gait and looking left and right where we're going. The next move is still working heel to toe, but we're going to add a little squat in with that. I'll come to an angle there. So heel to toe, and then I'm hinging back, aiming to sit down, and then returning, crossing over the other leg, heel to toe. So knees, hips, thighs, all working as well, whilst I'm still in that tightrope position. Lovely, come forward. So we're just challenging our balance in a different way, whilst also building up some strength and movement in the joints. Gosh, it does feel very wobbly. Again, I'm still trying to look ahead. Good morning. And again, we don't have to go too deep because we have that heel to toe and just a gentle hinge back and come back up again. Brilliant. Next couple of moves, going to start building up a little bit of dynamic movement into the leg. So as if we're about to hop off, but we're not. We're going to do a couple of sort of bends or bounces in one leg. Then I'm going to swap sides, bouncing. So again, getting some movement through the ankles, the knees, as if I was about to hop off. Again, I might hold on to something. This might feel okay. It might feel a bit, not great. So just work with what's okay. It could be a very gentle bend. We're also transferring weight from one side to the other whilst creating momentum. We could, over time, speed that up. So we do a bit of a hop, bounce, bounce, hop. This movement again, we could be working on getting towards a single leg squat. It's helping towards our lunges and things like that. So we're just sensing and just focusing on some specific movements. Next one, we're going to do a clock face. So again, my left leg is going to be my grounding leg. My right leg is going to be the hands on the clock. Now, I could be upright. I could be going 12, 3, 6, back and forth. Or I could do 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could then hinge at the hip, bend that left knee so I get a little bit lower, and my range would be a little bit further. So I'm balancing on this left leg. It's happened to keep me stable. My right leg, that hip now is moving around. So we're getting some more mobility in that hip. And again, this non-working leg is working. That thigh is switched on, letting me know it's challenging. My clock face is a mixture, actually. I think I'm doing the whole range throughout that side. In the class, we would do the other side as well. Right, last move. We're going to just do a spiral movement coming up into a knee high. Let's put that down. So my left leg again is my grounded leg. I'm going to reach around my right arm. My right leg's going to tap back. reach round to the outside of my left shin. As I come up, bring the arm up, raise the knee high, little bit of a diagonal reach round, and then coming back down again. Maybe I can keep that back leg off the floor, so I'm doing a single leg deadlift, coming back up into that knee high. Or again, just getting that rotation and just keeping that right foot, those toes on the floor. So whatever feels most appropriate. So I'm now adding rotation and balance. I'm taking my time, I'm not rushing it. And rest. So there were a few moves that we'll be doing today in the class a little bit later on this morning. Just challenging the balance. Quite simple moves really for a lot of it, but sometimes the simplest ones can feel quite tricky. So it's important to get that mixture of the complex, the simplicity, and to see how things go. So let me know how you get on, let me know how your balance is, and yeah, I'd love to hear from you. Next week we're back Monday. It will be cardio and core. So have a super weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Take care. Bye bye.